Hello guys, and welcome back for another video. My name is Anca. In today's flow, I'm going to show you how to use your mermaid pose inside of your silk. So let's warm up for a bit. Before I start, I just want to brief you. This pose can be taught to beginner class. It is quite challenging, it's true, but it's pretty much safe. You are inside, so chances to fall out from there, it's quite small. So we're going to start in the front of the silk. Let's open up the silk properly, all right? And then I'm going to just fold about a half of it, and I'm going to sit inside. Now, from here, I'm going to hold the silk with both hands from the right, and I'm going to take my right leg over to the side. If you feel that you are leaning too much on your back, just pull yourself slightly so your back is nice and aligned. Let's bring the silk, the edge of the silk, to your left arch of the foot. All right? And then we're going to bring the other side of the silk to my right arch of the foot. And then I'm going to have my feet being closed into a Baddha Konasana. Keeping your shoulder nice in here. Let's do 5 breaths only. So let's take a nice inhale into our bellies. Fill the belly up with the air. In. Exhale. Into your belly. Exhale. Into your belly. Exhale. 2 more breaths into your belly. Exhale. 1 more breath into your belly. And exhale. Now, let's begin by keeping your left heel close to your pubic. Extend the right leg, toes pointing up to the ceiling. Yes, right toes pointing up to the ceiling. So extend the right leg to the side. Inhale, reach up high with both arms. Rotate your upper body towards the right and bring your nose or chin towards the right knee. Hold for 2 to 3 breaths. Take a nice inhale in here, come back to your center and change. I'm now going to bend my right leg, bringing my right heel towards the pubic, extending your left, keeping your left toes pointing up to the ceiling. Exhale and forward fold. So bring your chin towards the knee. Take another inhale, come back to your center. And now let's bring both feet out. All right? So the silk is under my thighs. Holding the silk with both hands in the front of you, keeping your toes pointed. We're going to do a few series of cat-cow in here. So we take a nice inhale, we lift the chest, bring the chest forward, drop the head back, and when we exhale, we push the silk away, round the back, engage the core, tuck the chin to the chest, and expand both legs to the side. Few more. Inhale. Drop your head back, chest forward. Exhale, push the silk away, round the back, expand your legs to the side. Inhale in here. Drop your head back. Exhale, round the back, push the silk away, expand your legs. 1 more. Inhale, chin, chest to the silk. Head back. Exhale, round the back, push the silk away, expand your legs. Come back to your neutral pose. Take a nice inhale in here, open up your arms. We're going to exhale, lean over to the right side. So you bring the right hand in the front of your right leg, keeping the back nice and long, look in line with your heart. Hold. Remember always to keep your toes active. Take another inhale, come back to your center. Exhale, opposite side. Good. Take another inhale, come back to your center. So now I'm going to bring my right leg back in so I can face you guys. All right. And then holding the silk from the right side, I'm going to lean over to my right. Make sure the silk is underneath my right armpit and above or below my knee. Doesn't really matter. So make sure you are really laying on your hip in here, holding the silk with your left hand from the right side. Let's take a nice inhale and open up. We're going to exhale, bend your knees and bring your elbow to your knee. Again, inhale, open up. Exhale. In and open up. Exhale. One more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, and this time let's reach with both hands to our toes and fold and hold. Good. We release, turn, let's do the same thing opposite side. So I'm now going to bring my left hip to the silk, turning all the way to the side, holding the silk with my right hand from the left, taking a nice inhale in here, open up, arching the back. Exhale, bend your knees, bring your left elbow to your knee. In and open up. Exhale. Inhale, open up. Exhale. One more, in and open up. Exhale, and let's reach with both hands to your toes and hold. Good. Now let's come back to our sitting position. So now the thing is that when I'm going to explain to you the pose, you're not going to see much of me because I'm going to be all inside of the silk. So you really have to pay attention to the instructions. So first thing first, remember laying down and sitting on the silk, two different things. So we don't lay down into the silk when we do this position, we're literally sitting on the silk, okay? You'll have to move your back a bit slightly towards the back of the floor, but doesn't mean that you're actually laying on the silk. That if you do that, it's going to make it very difficult for you to come up. So best is to sit for now. We're going to grab the silk and bring the silk in the front of our feet. All right. I will need to have some silk to cover my feet till above my ankles. You don't need more than that. That's absolutely more than enough. Now here, I'm going to start by holding the silk with both hands from the left side. All right. Having my right hand on the top of my left hand. Look at the grip, my right finger is pointing outward, left finger is pointing inward. And now I bend both knees, and I'm going to have my knees pointing to my right. So I'm holding the silk from the left, but my knees point to my right. Now here I begin to press into the silk with both feet. Begin to pull myself all the way. Move your hand if it's required just to turn slightly to be able to come all the way into a mermaid pose. Now, of course, you can lift a bit the silk in here, push into the silk with your feet. Don't feel scared to do that. The silk is quite stretchy, and that's your mermaid. So try and use as much as you can in here, your feet, your core, and not as much of your shoulder because it makes it very, very difficult. If you keep pulling from the shoulders, you might actually pull a muscle or, a ligament or something, which is not good for you. So try as much as you can to press into the feet, use the core muscle. You saw what I did. I also used one of my arms just to be able to move and turn into the pose. Now, hold the silk with both hands to roll out. We're going to do the other side as well. So I come out, and I'm back into my starting position. Now here we're going to hold the silk from the right side. So have your left hand on the top, right hand on the bottom. Bend your knees again, and this time knees point over to your left. So again, I press into my feet, I climb, I turn in between the silk, and then I come out. So let's do this one more time. Okay? Legs straight, Bend your knees. Hold the silk left on the top, right and on the bottom. Knees point to the left. I pull, I turn, I press into the silk. And here it is. Here is your pose. Good. Let's come out from here. Bend your knees. Hold the hands all the time. Both hands to the right side so you don't fall. Roll out. And we are back into a starting position. So as a bonus, what I like to do into my flow when I teach the mermaid pose, I always like to do a flip as well, because it's somehow blend each other. I mean, I'm already into a position that I can actually do a flip in here. So let's try this together. We're going to hold the silk with both hands close to the chest. You're going to lay back, open up your legs wide, wrap the silk with both ankles and pull yourself up. Okay, so when I'm here, if it's your first time then you do this, you're going to feel a lot of discomfort to the thighs. So what I like to do is I always like to readjust the silk in such a way that it feels comfortable to my thighs, it doesn't feel too tight, and so on. Now, whatever you're doing here, remember, don't remove your hands off the silk. You really have to hold very hard in this position so you don't fall out when we going to be done with the flip. So it's very important to keep your legs straight, toes pointed. Body straight from top to bottom. Hold the silk with both hands close to the hips. Now from here, keeping the body straight, we flip all the way to the back. And then lengthen up and stretch out. There are many ways to come out from here. One way that I like to do is releasing only one hand, which means the silk will turn me to the opposite direction, holding the silk with my right hand and taking my right leg out. All right? And then I'm back into my starting position. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. It is a very fun pose to teach beginners, I think. It is not so difficult. Just make sure you don't move your knees in the same direction with your arms, because this is going to be challenging to come out. So always your knees move to the opposite direction of your arms. So if your arms hold the silk from the right, your knees bend and move to the left. If your hands hold the silk from the left, your knees bend, move to the right. Press with your feet into the silk, press as hard as you can, use your core, and then begin to turn to come up. Thank you so much for watching. I see you on the next video. Namaste.